He wins it for us, John.
Here's Aloisi for a place in the World
Cup.
For
us.
He scored! Australia!
Cox throws it onto the left. One last roll of the dice.
I'm passionate about sport. I love playing sport, but most of all, I love watching sport. It's physical exertion for the pleasure of both the viewer and the player. My passion for sport is one I believe to be shared by many, and as such, I believe that sport, specifically Australian sport, should be accessible to all Australians for free. Ideally, Australian sport should be shown live on free-to-air TV. And the idea of a free-to-air channel dedicated to sport was my original idea. But I have since reshaped the idea because of selected factors, such as a government which through cutbacks to the ABC and SBS have shown no support in a new channel. So, on a smaller scale but still continuing with a movement towards increased viewership of Aussie sport, I believe a public showing of Australian sport that shows both pay TV channels and free-to-air should become a much more regular thing, beginning with making a public event out of watching live sport on the screen on the Mercury building in Salamanca Square. These events would happen on weekends where, similar to the setup in Fed Square in Melbourne, people congregate over a love of sport, and those without access to paid channels can support their team as they should be able to, for free. Dates etc. would be uploaded onto a Facebook page, creating a good network. I feel I definitely have the social capital, as there are people I know within the Salamanca community and the Mercury. The resources needed are not large, as they are already in place. However, I will need to invest in some beanbags and some form of seating. There's a large amount of cognitive legitimacy. People are talking about the lack of free-to-air sport always. Socio-politically, the idea has already been done in festivals etc., and this is just furthering that. This benefits lots of Australians, as only 30% of people in Australia have paid TV. Eateries and pubs are set to gain as it taps into the energy they create on a Saturday or Friday night out.